In the heart of Nigeria's Middle Belt, where fertile plains stretch across the valleys of the Benue River, and generations of communities have built rich cultural traditions, live a people whose identity is deeply connected to language, ancestry, and heritage. They are the Idoma. For centuries, the Idoma people have preserved their history through stories, songs, customs, and language. Their language, known as Idoma or Edoma, remains one of the most important indigenous languages of central Nigeria. This is the story of Idoma language and the story of a people whose voice continues to echo across the Benue Valley. The Idoma are one of the largest ethnic groups in present-day Benue State. Their homeland occupies the southern part of the state and includes communities spread across several local government areas. The cultural center of Idoma land is the historic town of Otukpo. Other important Idoma communities include Apa, Agatu, Ogbadibo, Ado, Ohimini, and Okpoko. For generations, these communities have shared a common language, cultural traditions, and historical identity. Today, Idoma people can also be found throughout Nigeria, carrying their culture wherever they go. At the heart of Idoma identity lies the Idoma language. Known locally as Idoma, it belongs to the Niger-Congo language family and forms part of the Idomoid branch. The language is related to other Idomoid languages such as Igede language, Alago, and Yala. However, each of these languages possesses its own unique vocabulary and traditions. Idoma is spoken by hundreds of thousands of people and remains a vibrant language used in homes, markets, ceremonies, churches, and community gatherings. For many speakers, the language is a direct connection to their ancestors. The origins of the Idoma people are preserved through oral traditions that have been passed down across generations. Various traditions describe migrations and settlements that took place centuries ago within the Benue Valley region. While historians continue to study the details of these movements, it is clear that the Idoma have occupied their homeland for a very long time. The fertile environment supported agriculture, trade, and the growth of organized communities. Over time, the Idoma developed a strong cultural identity that distinguished them from neighboring people. Language became one of the most important symbols of identity. Long before written records became common, history was preserved through speech. Idoma elders served as living libraries. They transmitted knowledge through folk tales, songs, proverbs, genealogies, and historical narratives. These stories entertained audiences while teaching lessons about courage, honesty, wisdom, and respect. Through language, each generation inherited the experiences of those who came before. In this way, Idoma language became a living archive of culture and memory. Agriculture has long been the foundation of Idoma society. The fertile soils of the Benue Valley support the cultivation of yam, cassava, maize, rice, millet, and sorghum. Farming provides food, income, and social stability. Families often work together during planting and harvest seasons. Markets bring together farmers, traders, and artisans from different communities. These economic activities help sustain both families and traditions. The Idoma are renowned for their vibrant cultural traditions. Music and dance accompany many important events including marriages, festivals, community celebrations, and traditional ceremonies. Drums provide rhythm. Songs preserve memory. Dance expresses identity. Among the most recognizable symbols of Idoma culture is the distinctive red and black traditional attire, often worn during festivals and cultural events. This striking dress has become an emblem of Idoma pride. One of the most famous aspects of Idoma culture is the Aleku tradition. Historically, Aleku referred to an ancestral spirit believed to guide and protect the community. The tradition emphasized moral behavior, justice, and respect for communal values. For generations, the concept of Aleku helped shape social life and cultural identity. Even today, it remains one of the most widely recognized elements of Idoma heritage. Modernization has transformed many aspects of life in Idoma land. Education, technology, urbanization, and migration have connected communities to the wider world. English serves as the official language of education and administration. Yet, Idoma continues to thrive as a language of identity and everyday communication. Families still teach it to their children. Churches use it in worship. Writers and educators continue efforts to preserve and promote it. These efforts ensure that the language remains a living part of community life. Every language reflects the warmth of human connection. Some common expressions in Idoma language include Ingmachi, which is good morning. Aenya is thank you. Though pronunciation may vary among communities, these greetings continue to connect speakers through daily interaction. Now, some sweet Idoma names include Ogbeche, Idachaba, Ako, Adejo, Ahola. Let me end there for now. Across the plains and valleys of Benue State, the voice of Idoma continues to be heard. A voice shaped by history. A voice strengthened by tradition. A voice carried by generations of storytellers, farmers, musicians, and community leaders. The Idoma language is more than a means of communication. It is a record of people's journey, a symbol of identity. And as long as Idoma continues to be spoken, taught, and celebrated, the voice of Idoma will continue to echo across the Benue valleys.